Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. So we have this article here regarding Verizon. It is coming directly from their website. It's Verizon.com, and it's their news section, and it's about getting a better deal from Verizon. Typically, when you associate Verizon, maybe even at&t, along with their association, usually the price tag is notably perceived as expensive, right? And that is where T-Mobile, for many years, in particular, early days T-Mobile, on-carrier T-Mobile, if you will, has been able to kind of shine through and take advantage of customers that are seeking to get, good service, good perks, benefits, and at a valuable, affordable price. Verizon's here to change that. And that's what this letter is. And that's what we're talking about here. I'll drop the link in the article. You guys can see it for yourself. Read it. It's very short, brief. So this will be a quick video, but it's just giving you the idea of what Verizon's all about now. What they're really trying to do is bring to your attention that they believe you're getting more value at a better price and deal with them. So the article here, the letter, or the announcement, should I say, is new. Bring your bill from at&t or T-Mobile. We will give you a better deal. So there's this message from CEO Marian Sampath. I can never say the first name correct, but Sampath. And basically he says, we get it. You've probably been told for years that the best network is the most expensive. That he's here to tell you that that's not true. You can have America's best 5G network and get the best value for your money. In fact, he says they're so confident that they invite you to come into our stores and compare your current at&t or T-Mobile bill to what we can offer. All right. And then he closes out with saying it's time to stop paying more for less and start getting the value you deserve. They've got you. So get a better deal with Verizon. How this stacks up. So we have 3 tiers here, or 3 categories. We have Verizon, T-Mobile, at&t, right? And you'll see this in the article. And then it says mix and match on all current plans. Verizon, check. T-Mobile X, at&t, check. So that means that they do not offer that benefit. 3 years price guarantee on all current rates or current plans. Verizon, check. T-Mobile X, at&t X. Again, they do not offer this. Save 40% on top streaming services on all current plans. Verizon, check. T-Mobile and at&t are X for this category. Same phone deals for everyone. Verizon, check. T-Mobile, at&t X. So I think we get it here, right? The T-Mobile, at&t do not offer these. Free satellite texting on all plans. Verizon, check. Free family monitoring on all plans. Verizon, check. At this point, I think we got that T-Mobile and at&t do not offer this. Financial tools and services for phone bill savings. Verizon, check. And then they just threw in another thing to beef it up. America's best 5G network. So Verizon. So they're just basically calling themselves the king of the throne, if you will. Now, for many, you might agree that Verizon is the best for you. Some will have a different response. Some will say at&t is better. Some will say T-Mobile is better. And for me, I still believe it's market-specific, area-specific, location-specific, daily use specific, right? So if you want to go on an average, base it all on testing and results and articles and data, it's close. I'll tell you that. Verizon's moving up there. I still wouldn't say, I can't say for sure if they're the best of the best. I haven't been to enough areas to test for myself. I only hear what I hear. I see what I see through other eyes that have the availability to go out there and do it. I couldn't possibly spend my life traveling to test networks from state to state. That's the life of a rich man, in my opinion. A normal person can't do that. But what I will say is that I like the approach. I like the offer here. And in some ways, it really depends, right? Like if you must get Verizon postpaid, because it's something you want. Maybe you are going to be adding a lot of lines. Maybe you'll see their network worth maybe a couple dollars more. In some cases, you know, it might truly be worth it when you really break it down, I guess, and look at the value as far as the network quality, the responsiveness of it, maybe some of the perks you're getting. I still think T-Mobile does offer some great perks. I still think there's a lot of value with their plans. AT&T, unfortunately, their plans are still the blandest. They've gotten a little bit better, right, if you will, if you ask me. There's still some work that could be done there, but you know, the AT&T is going to be AT&T. They're very comfortable with doing things their own way, and they're proud of that. They've said it on a number of occasions. This is what they want to offer. This is what they feel their network is worth, and they're not going to try to soup it up with a bunch of gimmicks and you know, free services or things that they just don't feel the need to do that. They're going to charge you what they want to charge you. Verizon and T-Mobile are a little bit more giving in that way. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get on Verizon and you want to save some money, this could be a fun trip for you. Head to the store with one of your T-Mobile or AT&T bills, whoever you rock with, and see what they can offer. And if you want to respond back in the comment section what your experience was, that would just be cool, letting people know, right? Just giving us an idea of what they actually told you. That would be cool. But otherwise, that's all we have for you here. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.